Alright, so we are live here. It is 9:23, 6 minutes to the open. We're watching QNRX for a pullback off of 8, down to 750. High of day on QNRX is 890, so it's got a bit of way to go. The most I can take on it, I only have $500 of buying power today, so the most I can take on it is 60 shares, around that. It's a nice dip, but there's a big seller there. Yeah, this is going lower. Wow. Death candle right there. So we're also watching APDN. High on that is 180. We'd be able to take more shares on APDN, which is why it's appealing. With the pre-market pivot at 164. So APDN and then 164. So we're also watching KRKR, but that's kind of range bound, so it's not really that exciting. It's bound between 190 and 225. And then um, AMTD, it's at $11, so it's a little bit out of our price range for the day since we're at very little buying power. So we'll just wait for open at this point. There's no pre-market trades today. I don't see anything happening at the moment. APDN needs to hold 38 here. That's the VWAP. It's got a big buyer at 38, as you can see. So break a VWAP there. It bounced off 35, which is where it bounced off last time that it broke view up. So we'll see. Nope, it's going lower. APDN kind of died just there. Unless I can get back over view up once the bell rings. Today might be a high day scan because all the pre-market stuff isn't looking that good. Market's open. One second, my data's lagging. There, it's starting to pick back up. So APDN actually halted going up, which is great. We're gonna look to buy it out of the halt. We're actually gonna wait to take that trade. And we're gonna wait for our software to stop lagging. It's lagging still a little bit, unfortunately. So it was doing fine, then right at the open it just kind of stopped printing quotes for like a solid minute. So let's go ahead and QNRX is actually halting down. Unfortunate. APDN. So are we watching this? 300 shares at 164 is the plan. Let's see, iLag. No, not yet. So APDN, we're gonna move to this chart. I'll put QNRX on this one. ILAG just broke VWAP. So we're going to be watching resumption on APDN. That's going to be at 9:36:49. So about 2 minutes till the resumption on APDN. It's showing a small gap in price. So 64 is the pre-market pivot on APDN, and then after that we have room up to 180. The hot level will probably be around 175 once we resume. So I'm gonna punch the buy button, probably really close to the resumption. If we're resuming at 160, punch it there, we hit 164, and then break up 164. Alright, 1 minute to resumption on this. Looks like AMTD also halted down. So did HKD. Lots of things halting down. APDN halting up. So we'll see if this holds since everything else that gapped halted down. 62 now on the bid ask. If it's a 5-cent gap on a $1 stock, that's actually pretty big. Alright, 10 seconds or 15 seconds. And they're at 163. Watching this for the break of 164. All down. Orders out, but I'm probably not going to get filled. We're in the halt down. Wow. Alright. That's really unfortunate. I should have waited for the pullback to 156 before getting in. We resumed at 163, so I got a little trigger happy. That sucks. Oh well. Looks like we'll be getting back some profit. If it resumes flat, that's somewhat bullish, and we'll just hold for the breakback over 50. That sucks. 2 minutes to resumption. Max loss per day. Um, Typically, I'll stop trading if we like reach more than uh, probably like 50 to 70. It's not really a set number. If we're over $100 down, then yeah, we'll usually stop there. I mean, day like today, I wasn't expecting to be down even close to 50 with only $500 buying power, so this is kind of unexpected. So in that sense, then yeah, I'm at max loss on the day because my goal was to make like 20 bucks today. So yeah, this is definitely max loss. Uh, 20 seconds to resumption. It's showing 47, which is basically a flat open. We'll see what happens. $48. 46. 544. There's 47, 48. All level up is 62. So there's 54. There's 62, 63. All level up is 64. There's 61. 62, 63. $58. It's showing pretty bullish. 58 on the ask. There's 59. It's tearing through those sellers at 60. All level 67. So watch 67. High of this candle 63. Break a 60. There's 62. Halt level 69. Sold a quarter at 65, and we'll see if it halts here. 69. Sold 25 shares at 69. Another 25. Pulling that order. Halt level's at 72 now. So watch break a 67, 69, and then 72. Sellers at 70. I see the halt level jumping up here. 74. There's 69. Sold a little bit more at 67. There's 70. 73. 74. See if it can actually halt here at 75. So another 20% of my position. Watch 75. It's starting to stack. 77 is now the halt level. Big buyer at 75. 100,000 share buyer at 75. Sold some more at 77 just because last time we halted up, we got a little bit of a jump, but then flushed down. So I took some off going into the halt. The fact that this trade is even green, I am surprised. Alright, so we're waiting another 5 minutes. Can't believe we're even green today. That should not be happening. I guess we're in a different market than we were 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, you get stuck in a halt down, you are down, down, down. Here we opened flat. We opened flat, got a little bit of a pullback, and then once we got over 53, 52, the halt level was 63, 64, which is where we opened. And so once people started seeing that the halt level was not far away, going up, people started punching the buy button. And we had 1.3 million shares on this candle, going all the way up to 63. And then we got a small pullback candle. If I had money, I would buy the dip here on that candle. Hits 63 again, halt level 65. It jumps up to 70, I believe, or 69. We get a pullback all the way up to 69. And yeah, the halt level kept on jumping up a couple cents every 30 seconds until we actually finally closed in on it. So, the halt was at 946, 38. So, 951, 38. Let's see. I did not expect this trade to turn green. I was prepared to sell it for once it was going down right here. So since the resumption was at 47, just a little bit below 48 where we halted, a flat resumption is technically a bullish indicator since there's no more imbalance in the buying and selling of the stock. So a flat open is on a down halt is a bullish signal. Just how a flat open on a up halt would be a bearish signal. So the fact that the first halt up actually opened up significantly higher, that was supposed to technically be a bullish signal, but it reversed. Um, so at that point, I figured I didn't have a good read on it, and then we halted down. I was stuck in the halt down, and yeah, we got a flat open, bullish signal, and this time it actually was bullish. We get up, and then when it dipped in the second green candle, what made you stay in the trade? What made me stay in the trade was the fact that I was already down. I was prepared to take the loss at 148. So if we broke back down below 150, then I'd be like, yeah, this is not gonna come back up. But because we were holding 150, the key level 150, um, and we were showing bullish indicators to where the point where we were hitting the halt level, we were running into it on the halt level up, and so I figured if we're gonna halt at 64 and my position's at 63, I don't really mind holding. So that's what made me hold on. All right, resumption here. 2 seconds. Going higher. There's 95. Watch the break of 90. Break of 90. There's a 20,000 shares at 90. Got out the rest of my. Oh, I didn't mean to sell all. I meant to sell half. Got the rest out at 7 or 82. My bad. I meant to sell half. Because now let's see if we get the break of 90 here. I was holding for the break of 90. Yeah, there's 90 and then there's break of 2. Alright, so yeah, I meant to sell only half there on that dip down. Whatever. Um, my mistake. But yeah. Um, once we got that little, we pushed up and then we topped out at like 90 with a big seller at 90. So once it came back down to 80, 81, basically where it opened, um, I was a little bit scared of another down halt, just like before when we halted up and gapped up. So I was prepared to sell half around 82, and I sold all accidentally. So I sold my whole position at 82 when I meant to I meant to sell half and then keep the next half for the move through 90 up to 2. So if I sold half, I'd be selling 25 shares out of my 51, which means I'd be holding 26 shares. And instead of selling those 26 shares at 82, I'd be selling it at 2. So I missed out on 26 times 0.18. I missed out on like about four to $5. That's okay. I can live with that. And now we're starting to see those bigger gaps as we break 2. So this is where you can start to see that curling action. If I had more money, I'd be trading this actively. This is a day where I'd be trading 500 shares. I mean, look at that, 500 shares in at 2. You're out at 220. That's $100. If this thing continues to halt up, it could really. I could see this going to 3, maybe 4. It just depends on what happens on these next couple halts. Yeah, so I got out using a hotkey there. Um, I have a hotkey to sell all on the bid at Control Z. And then sell all on the ask, Control Shift Z. So I also have hotkeys for sell half and sell quarter. So these two cells were sell quarters on the ask, and then this one was sell all at the bid. So, but yeah, I meant to sell half. So I just fumbled my fingers, that's all. And then I also have one hotkey, Control 1, just to buy whatever I have inside the quantity window at the current bid. So that's my hotkey for dip buying if I need to get in really fast. Let's see here. I'm gonna watch the resumption on this and then I'll probably take off since I don't have any more buying power. Cause if if it really resumes 15 cents higher on a $2 stock, it's like a 20% gap or 40%, 30% gap. Jesus. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. The hotkey buttons right underneath the level 2. I just feel like that would, to make space for that, I'd have to um make my level 2 smaller. I don't really want to do that. Because they'd be right underneath these buy buttons, right? Resumption here in 1 minute. Alright, 30 seconds to resumption. See if anything else held up. So watching this, 15 seconds, 10 seconds. Is it really gonna resume at 18? Jesus. There it goes, 29. Halt up. Big buyers at 20. Holding it up. Look at that go. Wow. Wow. God, I wish I had more money to trade with right now. This is the kind of momentum I love. Now we're showing 240, like, oh my gosh. 249? Man, this is gonna hit 3. Now that I think about it, I think I've traded APDN in the past. Let me check. I know I have. I just don't think it was. Let's see, APDN. Trades. Yeah, it looks like I did, but it looks like I didn't do that good on it. Oh, that was when it was at $12 though. That was way back in almost 2 years ago. Wow. Yeah, now it's like $2. All right, we'll watch this resumption. If it halts up again, I'm just gonna cut the stream because I'm just providing commentary at this point. And then yeah. Um, are you talking about, let's see, this drawdown that I'm in right here? Right here. This was a I think it was a 6-day red streak. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-day red streak. It was the worst red streak I've had in over a year and a half. And it was, let's see if I can pull up the calendar. Right here. I had just had a good solid green day. And then the next day I gave it all back. I was still only down like $20 on the, or like $30 on the week after those 3 days. And then the next day I had a bad trade where I averaged down 3,400 shares, down about 9 cents per share. See, like, this is the 1 minute chart. I'm pretty sure I bought here. There was a pre-market level at like 106. And then we get a flush. And instead of selling down here, I hold. We come back above 1. I buy some more, buy some more. Comes back up to 6. I'm now technically in the profit, but just not that much. And then comes back down. At this point, I should be selling, but I don't. And then I add some more down here, sell it over here. This is what averaging down is basically. This is the habit that I created that was terrible. Because you'd be in a losing trade, it starts to look good again, you start adding for the move back up. Even here at 106, I'm in profit, but I don't take it because now I'm in this with 2,000 shares. I have to make like a crap load of money. If I'm in with 2,000 shares, um, give me 4 cents and I'm up $80. But now it's like down 10 cents on 2,000 shares. You're down $200. And then I'm adding even more. And then, yeah, at this point I was in 3,400 shares with an average of like 98. And then I sold at 91, 92. But this is the reason why I entered Traded Rehab in the first place, is because I had multiple days of just averaging down and losing. And then I took a day off here. I just took the day off. I think I don't remember what it was. I might have had some sort of plans with family. I don't remember. Um, And then came back the next day just to take one trade on small size. And then this week was good. This week was good. I wasn't in Trader Rehab yet. And then we got another big red day, some break even days, and then we entered Traded Rehab right here. 2 days to give back 1.5K. Yikes. Let's see here. And then this was yesterday. Today is $32. But yeah, if I go back all the way to my beginning, let's see. 2020 November. This was all sim, and then this was the first day trading at CMEG. My first day ever trading at CMEG was a $2,000 loss. And that was my first day pretty much, or not, it was my first day throwing money on the line. It was my first day, and that was a $3,400 account. And so I gave back like 60% of my account on one day. I had to refund the account the following week. Um, and I was actually up. I was up 500 on my first day, and I decided to keep on going. I was up 500. Imagine, I mean, I can only imagine what would happen if on that day, like, future me could be like, stop trading at $500. I mean, imagine what would have happened. I would have been at a $4,000 account, and then who knows? Maybe I actually do make CMAG work. But different market, different trader. I was a completely different trader back then. That was my worst day ever, by far. God, this was a terrible month. This was a 6 day red streak right there. That was my worst red streak. April 2021. But yeah, this is the current year. June was my best month so far. Oh yeah, let's wait. I'm missing the resumption. Oh my god, it's at 63. Resumed at 48, tipped down, back up. God, I would love trading this. The FOMO is real. I am so glad that I had a good day yesterday, a great day yesterday. Otherwise, I'd be so mad about using all my money. I just have to think, I have to say to myself, yesterday that money went to good use, so it's okay that it's not here today. But damn, I would have loved trading this. Oh my god. Gosh. Hopefully momentum spills into tomorrow. Gosh. Alright, well, I'm gonna take off. Um, it's been a pleasure trading today. And it's good to see momentum back in the markets like this, too. This last week. Yeah, take care. Alright, I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.